Hi everybody, how you doing? So you're probably wondering why we're set up down here instead of in front of my computer like I usually am for one of these. That would be because I somehow managed to record the entirety of part 3 of my Pokemon HeartGold Artlocke without turning on my microphone, which means the original video... Do you mind? Which means the original video has no sound at all. So naturally I was feeling very silly and embarrassed about all of that. So instead of trying to do the rational thing of salvaging the video right away and getting the video out on time like I was originally planning to, my brain turned off and I decided to eat comfort food and watch Netflix about it instead. So instead of getting a whole gameplay video for part 3 of the Artlocke, you're just gonna have to deal with having a voiceover summary instead. Sometimes it just happens. I'll try to be more careful to check that my mic is on next time. Also, apologies if you hear the bird talking this entire video. She likes to join in on conversations when she thinks I'm talking to somebody. So you're gonna hear her putting in her 2 cents every now and again while I'm trying to film this. So the first thing I did upon booting up the game was to go buy some Pokeballs and other supplies and then head south to Route 32 where I encountered our first encounter of the video, a Wooper. I named him Whoop Whoop after Small Ant 1's amazing Wooper from his Wooper-only run of Pokemon Platinum, and decided to have Whoop Whoop join the team. Now, since we already have a grass Pokemon in our starter, Oleander the Chikorita, I decided it was for the best to retire our Bellsprout Taco to the box, at least for now, even though we were about to tackle the Bellsprout Tower, which is a literal tower of terror for a water and ground type like Wooper. As soon as we got our team in order, we headed for Sprout Tower and started making the climb to the top. Now, I wanted to make sure I played this part of the game at night, because not only is Sprout Tower an important training opportunity for our team... Stop laughing! You're interrupting me, it's so rude. But the next available encounter is at Sprout Tower and is strictly nocturnal. You can encounter Rattata all hours of the day, but Ghastly only comes out at night. And since we already have a Rattata on our team, Ghastly is going to be our next objective. We managed to catch our Ghastly fairly quickly, and I named her Boo. if we'll ever end up using Boo to Ghastly on our team, especially since we won't be able to evolve her into Gengar. But Haunter is still a pretty decent Pokemon, so we'll see how things play out in the future. After securing our newest Pokemon, we proceeded to fight our way up Sprout Tower, knocking out an army of the Bellsprout along the way. Sprout Tower is a great place to train early game, especially for our Zubat and Hoot, because Zubat is super resistant to grass-type moves like Vine Whip, which is Bellsprout's only damaging move this early in the game. So even though Stella can't do a whole lot of damage this early in the game with her horrendous moveset, she can still take a lot of hits from the Bellsprouts in the tower without taking very much damage, so she's been a really good defensive tank for this part of the run. In addition, our Hoot Gilfie is actually super busted against the Ghastly that haunts Sprout Tower. Because Hoot is part normal type, Ghastly's ghost type attacks have no effect on her at all. You mind? Little bird? Maybe she'll quiet down if she hangs out over here. Because Hoot is part normal type, none of Ghastly's ghost type moves have any effect on her. Our Hoot also has the ability Insomnia, which means Ghastly can't put her to sleep with its hypnosis move. But wait, I hear you say. Gilfie's only damaging move at this point in the game is Tackle, a normal type move. And normal type moves can't touch ghost Pokemon either. That may be true, but Hoot gets the move Foresight. And Foresight enables the user to hit ghost Pokemon with normal and fighting type moves that wouldn't normally connect. Basically, Gilfie the Hoot can slop around ghost Pokemon all she wants without ever taking a single point of damage. Now, while I didn't plan this strategy out in advance, it was pretty fun to use it, especially for grinding our much needed levels before we go into the first gym leader. Climbing the tower took up the majority of the recording time for this episode, but eventually we made it to the top where we encountered our rival who didn't feel like having his butt kicked today, and handily won a battle with the tower's elder. We get a flash TM and an escape rope for our troubles, and we make our way back to the Violet City Pokemon Center where we actually have our final encounter for the episode. Now you see that guy over by the PC? That's Primo. And if you answer his questions with the right code words, which depend on what your trainer ID number is, you can get a variety of rewards from him, including 3 different potential Pokemon eggs. I weigh my options based on the encounters we've already had, and I decide to go with Mareep. Since we caught a Wooper on Route 32, getting the Wooper egg would violate the duplicate's clause, and frankly, a Slugma is just not a very good Pokemon. Its stats are pretty bad, and it evolves into a Rock and Fire type, which is 4 times weak to both Water and Ground type moves. Plus, this Mareep is going to be our only shot at an Electric type Pokemon until the 4th gym, so I might as well get one now. And now that we have our Mareep egg, let's go for a run.
Rolling around at the speed of sound, got places to go.
Oh. So welcome our new little electric sheep to the team, Lint Trap the Mareep. having an electric type Pokemon is also going to be super useful for the flying type Pokemon in the first gym. And since we already have 2 flying type Pokemon on our team, our Zubat and our Hoot, I decided to put Gilfie in the box for now, since we have our Zubat to cover the flying type. So this wraps up part 3 of the Pokemon HeartGold Artlocke. Next time, we're going to be facing Faulkner and his flying type Pokemon in the first gym, and we'll start making our way to Azalea Town and getting a few more new friends. We will also be back to our regular main gameplay format next time, so make sure to stay tuned for that. I hope you guys have been enjoying these Pokemon videos. I've been having a lot of fun with them. Make sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more in the future. All the other stuff I'm supposed to tell you to do, like ring the bell, and I will try not to be so late on my videos next time. So take care of yourselves. I hope you have a good week, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.